Development economist Professor Ken Ife has raised alarm over what he describes as a systemic conspiracy against capital expenditure in Nigeria's budgeting process. Speaking on the recurring delays and the capital releases, Professor Ife lamented that the persistent trend of shifting capital spending in successive yearly budgets, thereby sidelining the most impactful component of the national budget, while absolving the Minister of Finance, Mr. Wale Edu, of any blame. Professor Ife argued that the real issues lie with those who draft the budget, calling for a thorough review of the budget formulation process to ensure that capital expenditure is prioritized and serves the broader interest of the people.
So the conspiracy is against capital expenditure. So they now push it to March, push it to June, push it to December. We still haven't spent the capital. And it's because you overbloated the budget. So all other things take precedence over capital. And then look into the injustice. The injustice is that the government employs less than 10% or less than 10% of our population are involved in government, and are sharing 90% of our wealth. It is that 30% on capital, that's where the whole population get a look into budget. That's where we get capital expenditure, that's where you create jobs and you shove it by the side. Is it fair? So now you have some carryovers of 2023, you have the whole of the capital of 2024 shoved in to 2025, and then you enter to the December of 2025, you haven't started the capital of 2025. So how are you going to do 2026? So they have to go and revoke the law because it's an appropriation law. The law is appropriation law. They have to revoke that and then reenact a combined one for 25 and then begin to look for the future. So that's not easy necessary. This has taken us 10 years back in budget and planning. When you have law, the reason is that they refuse to look at the law that governs budgeting, that governs fiscal planning.
And that's why you
that is why we are in this mess. So don't blame Minister of Finance. Minister of Finance is doing what he's asked to do, because he brings in a budget that doesn't make sense, and then somebody is breathing down his neck. Pay this. So leave him alone. Who originated that budget that is causing all this confusion?
To catch the full interview, please watch Newsnight at 9 p.m. on Monday on all channels television platforms.